Hi. Good morning. It's Chris with K here. Welcome to the best sports highlights. And if this is your first time to my channel, please make sure, if you're not on this live with me, make sure you please subscribe to my channel, hit the bell notification, definitely leave a like and leave a comment. I would definitely appreciate it. It would mean a lot to me. But it's up to your discretion and your choice. We all have free will. Like my friends say, you have free will, you're free to do whatever you want. But anyways, today we're going to talk about a game that went on between the Minnesota Vikings and the Miami Heat. Last night, the Timberwolves hosted the Miami Heat. The funny thing about the Timberwolves, I mean, the season is early as 82 games, so 79 more games to go. But the Minnesota, I about to say Viking, Minnesota Timberwolves, these guys are undefeated. They're 3-0. I mean, it's the beginning of the season. You like it's not really a big deal, but it is because this team is actually balling right now. Okay, fun fact. I'm gonna actually do a segue. Right now, you guys are looking at a star. You're probably like, Chris, you're conceited. No, I'm not. You're literally looking at a star right there because I got star earrings on. I just want to point it out. Yeah, I like to make jokes. But anyways, they beat the Heat 116 to 109. Right now, a person that should be in the discussion for MVP candidate, I'm not gonna lie, it's Karl Anthony Towns. It took him a while, to pop, to burst, to come out as a superstar. But this man's been balling this year. I mean, he's been shooting more three-pointers. I mean, the first game of the season, this man shot 7 of 11 from three-pointer. He had like a Steph Curry-esque type of game, right? But last night he had 23 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists. They have a decent team. I like their starting lineup. They got Teague. They have Wiggins still. Teague dropped 21 points, had 8 assists, rebound. Wiggins dropped 25.6 rebounds. I'm waiting on like Wiggins to have like an MVP caliber season because he was projected to be like the next big thing when he came to Cleveland. Didn't get a chance to play because he got traded to the Minnesota Timberwolves for Kevin Love, and we know that the Cleveland Cavaliers end up going to win at least one title. But you have Covington, who I like, a very decent guy. He's like a D&3 type of guy. At 10 rebounds, 11 points. On their bench, I like Napier and Okogie. I don't know who the rest of the people, Van Leth, Layman, and Culver. I don't know who they are, but I like them. I like them. So on the night, let's see. Timberwolves pretty decent. To give you an idea, they shot a combined total of 42% from the field. The Heat shot way better than them from the field. They shot horrible from three-pointer, 13 to 45. This has become a three-point league. Literally, like everybody and their mama and their daddies is shooting three-pointers. They shot decent from the free throw, 25 to 33. They out-rebounded Heat, 46 to 41. They had 14 offensive rebounds to 32 defensive. Committed less fouls, turned the ball over less. They had 24 points off of turnovers, which he only had 7. Which points off of turnovers are key because they build momentum. He outscored their bench only by 2 points. They won the points in the paint battle, won the fast break battle. Second chance point, they won the battle with 21 second chance points to the Heat's only 8. And their largest lead was 13 points. So it was a pretty close game. The Heat is a good team. The Heat, you can't forget, they knocked off last game. They knocked off the Milwaukee Bucks, the Heat, and we have to remember that the Heat don't have Jimmy buckets at the moment. Wait till he comes back. When he comes back, oh my gosh, good night. But on the Heat, I like this guy named Nunn. He's great. He dropped 25 points. 5 and 9 from three-pointer. He had 4 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 steals, and then Winslow, who seems to look like the second, third best player on the team, had 20 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists. He played 43. He basically played the whole game. He played 43 minutes. Him and Nunn played the most minutes. Hero, I'm not sure he was balling in the preseason, probably like the first game, like the first beginning of the season. Well, maybe the first game of the season. No, he was balling in the preseason. I'm not sure what's going on. He needs to get things under control because, like, I need him to turn up his shot percentage, man, because he's like my Klay Thompson of the Heat. I'm not sure about the defense though, but the coming off the screen aspect, him Like it reminds me of Klay Thompson, you know, Curry, Reggie Miller. That those games are like not appreciated these days, but they're very crucial because you never want to leave this man open. Bayu had 13 points, 9 rebounds. Leonard had 5 points, 3 rebounds. I expect more for Leonard because he can stretch the floor, you know. But he was 100% from 3-point because he only shot 1 3, you know. And then Dragic, who's coming off the bench, had 13 points, 5 rebounds, 4 assists. You know, Dragon, Olenek. So I like their bench. And then Robinson had 21 points, 2 rebounds. Yeah, okay. Okay, Robinson. I'm waiting for Jimmy Buckets to come back because this man is crucial to the team's success. I think this team will do decent with them out, and I think they can still make it to the playoffs without Jimmy Buckets. But when Jimmy Buckets come back, oh, it's good night. Good night. Somebody give him a pillow, pajamas, a rocking chair, and a bedtime story because it's good night. I think Jimmy will change the whole let's see, the chemistry of that team when they're on the court. I mean, he's been there obviously for a while, preseason, but when he's present there on the court, I think it's going to be a definitely big deal. You know, the defense will come in clutch, and you have a closer to come in at the end of the game. You know, because I know the Heat's been lacking a closer for years. Like the other team, they could probably start off hot, but then again, they're never been good at closing. They've always had good defense. Like for the past couple of years when the Warriors were good, they've always been the team that gives the Warriors an upset unexpectedly. Like the last upset was last year, Dwayne Wade's last game when he hit the three-pointer. Like one of the luckiest three-pointers I ever saw in my life in the history of ever. Dwayne Wade is my favorite NBA player of all time. But it was a lucky three-pointer he shot. It was like a desperation end of the clock because the shot clock was running down 3. And he made that thing. Oh, my gosh. He made the shot. I don't know how he made the shot, but he made the shot. He shot his shot and made it. And, you know, he left. He could leave saying, I beat the Golden State Warriors my last game, and I hit a game-winning clutch shot. You know, it's definitely a top 10 play in Dwayne Wade's career. You know, so the Timberwolves though they're looking decent. I'm not gonna lie, they're looking decent. You know, let's see. Today it's Monday now. People are 28th. None of the team plays, so Timberwolves and the Heat are off today. You know, let's see what the next game is gonna be. The next game is Wednesday against the 76ers, who are 2-0 undefeated. Hopefully they stay undefeated until they play them. And let's see when the next time the Heat plays is Thursday against the Hawks. The Hawks are another team too. You know, Trae Young, he's showing up. You know, he's having a good season, man. He's shooting threes, getting his assists and stuff up. So that's going to be a good game. So, like, I think a lot of, like, work went into this all season. So, it's like you really can't come into the same expectation with this season with the same teams. Like, oh, this team's going to suck. Because, like, oh, my gosh, because of how the league is being transformed. And I think your ability to develop more quicker opposed to the NFL because you have 82 games versus 17. So, we'll see how that goes. So, T-Wolves, I think Carl Anthony's, he's going to definitely be an all-star. Maybe, depending on how his team does, he might be in the conversation for MVP. Do you guys think so? I'm not sure, but possibly he can be in the conversation for a possible MVP. Might so, might not. You know, and then on the Heat, I don't know if they have any MVP candidates this year. If they do, it's going to be obviously Jimmy Buckets. But I'm not sure. But I think the breakout player, if they had an award like that for the NBA, you know, they had the most improved. But if they have a player that's like breakout, you know, because most improved meaning like they played and then they improved from last season based on stats. But a breakout player, they should create this award for somebody that might be probably their first season or so, you know, because there's a rookie year or, you know, something like that. And they just broke out the person you didn't expect to have a great season. That surprise that took the league by storm. They should have that award. Let me know if you guys agree with that in the comments below. But I think you should have him the breakout player award because I think Nan looks like he's a type that would be definitely a candidate for it. But anyways, people, so that's what went down in Minnesota last night. The Minnesota Timberwolves are still undefeated. Will they catch their first L when they play the Philadelphia 76ers, or will the 76ers catch their first L? We will find out when they play Wednesday. But until then, I thank you for tuning in to my video. If you haven't, please make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification, and please leave me a comment and a like. I would appreciate it so much. So much. whether you do it or not, I still appreciate you because you're such an awesome person, whoever you are sitting on the other side of the computer screen or cell phone or whatever, however you're watching this on your TV, your tablet, your cell phone, whatever. Other than that, I thank you for just tuning into the best sports highlights. I'm Chris with a K, and I will talk to you later. Peace, love, and hair grease. I'm out like last year. Yeah, peace.